Because Andy's in the same... Yeah, Andy's in the same server as me, and there's a guy flying around, and not invisible, but like a ghostly osprey. So yeah, I'm sure that's just full of...
That might be passive mode?
No, he was blowing everything up, and he murdered me 3 times, so I went into passive mode.
I did not see that.
Lucky you. So yeah, it's my minifig stand. I'm doing a modular minifig stand. And I think when I'm done, it might be the world's largest modular minifig stand. It's huge. It's going to be about 5 feet by 5 feet, and that should take all my minifigs.
How many hours of printing did that take?
1 per hex.
That took an hour per each of those hexagons.
It's just over 3 hours for 3 hexes. I don't do it 1 hex at a time. I can fit like 5 on the build plate. Yes. I may also be twiddling with my detail a bit. I've got a new video card. Hooray! It's still not a 1-click maximum detail solution. I have also increased the quality of the stream, so I would be curious for any feedback, and I'll probably ask for a bit more as we go through the evening. 3080 GTX MSI. Yeah. Well, I went to buy not 3090, 3080. I went to buy a 6800 XC and I couldn't, but they had 3080s in stock. So yeah, Esmia has a wonderful bit of what's the word? I'll say paranoia, not quite the right term, but basically she reckons, and I don't doubt for a second, that Nvidia dumped a shit ton of stock on the launch day of the 6800 XT, of the 6800. So I bought one, and I was a bit suspicious. I was like, is it real? Is it? But it arrived the next day and everything. So yeah, it's enormous. I put photos in the chat. It is. Did I type it? Where was the? Oh yeah, but like you said it, and I not even for 1 second did I go, "Don't be silly." There's no way they would ever. No, that's a really good idea. In fact, like get all of the hype around your card when there is no competitor, and when that competitor does turn up, you get to say, you just get to nobble their thing. But yeah, there's the old video card, which was a big video card. I want to bear in mind that is not a small video card. This thing is 10% longer and 50% thicker. The way all the ladies like it. And apparently I'm a big fan of MSI Dragon Edition stuff, so there we go. I actually have a Dragon Edition laptop, which is, quite frankly... What is this fat bloke doing? My Dragon Edition laptop is A, gorgeous, B, the fastest thing I have ever used, and C, apparently quite sought after. I've had people at Eurogamer go, "Have you got a Dragon Edition too?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "How did you get one of these?" I'm like, "I bought it off eBay. I don't understand." But apparently was actually quite a sought after laptop. I bought it as I needed, at the time, I needed the fastest laptop money could buy that I could get delivered tomorrow. So it was a pre-configured X demo laptop of the highest spec. And I specifically asked for two drives in it. So I wanted a 768 gig SSD, this is a few years ago, and a 2 terabyte HDD. That's not what it came with, because it booted up and it came with 4 drives, and I'm like, I don't want to mess with multiple drives. I want basically a app drive and a data drive. But that's not how it was configured. The 3 SSDs were in RAID 0. And oh my god, I honestly, even these days, it is the fastest booting machine I have got by a large margin. It's just ridiculous. Sadly, the rest of the machine's, but I think it's a 7 series of GPU in it now, so it's not It's not going to set anything on fire, but it was a weird laptop because it was a desktop CPU in there, not a mobile CPU. So it was huge, it was hot, had enormous fans, and really, really, really fast. Great laptop, recommended. And apparently now I buy their video cards over and over again. Only because that was the fastest one for sale. They had a whole bunch of video cards. It wasn't just one. There was loads. And this is, this is one of the mildly overclocked ones. As me, I can't remember though. Were MSI one of the good guys when it came to the capacitors? The bad guys? I couldn't remember at the time. Well, oh well. There wasn't. I didn't have enough. The thing is, I wasn't sure how long I had to buy it. I need to take the heatsink off to have a look at that. For some weird reason, the back plate has... No, they are... For some reason, the back plate is a massive hunk of metal with a little hole in it. And with the capacitors on it. I don't know why. And so I've just popped my old heatsink on top of it. Just on the basis that... Yeah, the big one. I invite you all into my gang, by the way. Well, you probably... It's because you're running a 970. It was a good card. I had one. I've still got one. Well, bear in mind my video card, and this hurts. It was £800, which is just... It seems ridiculous until you realise the next card above it is £1,400. Obviously, you get this sort of thing where you know how much you feel something should be, and then for about 20 years you feel it should be that much. But obviously, things aren't the same cost forever. Inflation sneaks up on you. But yeah, that was an expensive video card. But that's unfortunately the way it is. Oh my god, you've still got that one. My goodness. That's a while ago. I mean, to be fair, I'm running the overlay of... Oh, we need more product. I'm running the overlay... Shall I wait for Shao to come back before I start this? I don't know whether Max is... He hasn't said anything. So if Max is going to be 20 minutes, we should do the heist. And Max is... we can do the last part of the heist. Wow, you... Yeah, so right now I'm using all my GPU and only half my CPU, and that includes streaming. So depending on what you're playing, quite often the GPU is the better choice. And if you upgrade your GPU and don't change anything else, it means you can go from 1080p to 4K. It needs... No, it's the same power as... They haven't upgraded the type of power connector. There's just more of them. So it requires 3 8-pin power connectors. And thank God I have enough. Yeah, 330 watts it will draw at peak. That's as much as a 300 watt heater. In fact, it literally is a 300 watt heater. What was that, Dora? What? You want me to rub your head? Oh. Shaka, are you coming back? Aha. If you can't join, remember your IP address may have changed. Nesmia will need your new one. Hello. Ah, well, Max is here. Right, well then we won't do the heist. We'll do some product. No. How about... Unfortunately, the only person who can't duck out the heist is me, because it's on my progression. But yeah, wait for Max and Shao to come in. We'll get a full tank of product. Oh, there you are, Dora. product, yes. If it's changed, yeah. A handy hint to the stream: if you want to know what your IP address is, go to Google and type "what is my IP address" and Google will tell you. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. You can go to whatismyip.com or literally just Google "what is my IP." I love it. I think it's great. Hey Thunderwolf, how you doing, man? No, like, it's nice that Google doesn't then just give you the top website that tells you about where to get, where to get IP. It just says it's this. Ooh. So I paid my $15 a year subscription, which feels like I thought it was $15 a month, but it's like a year for the Sim software for my motion rig. Yeah, so now I tried it early. Now I get to control the motion rig with a joystick for games that don't support it, and it's like I can crank it up as much as I want or as smooth as I want. No. Yeah, so the idea is it's for games that don't have any motion support, like Star Wars Squadrons. So this means I should be able to play Star Wars Squadrons on there. I was honestly, we played Elite for about 6 hours yesterday, and I think my IPD is wrong. My eyes felt ever so slightly into pupillary distance. Yeah, that felt slightly odd, but no motion sickness whatsoever. No warmth. No sickness, nothing. And I'm like, that. Whereas Star Wars Squadrons, I played it in VR for all of about 5 minutes and I went, this is amazing, I have to stop now. So I am genuinely curious to see if the motion... No, like, this is amazing, I feel a bit ill. And it really was. In VR, honestly, Squadrons is... It's like, it's just off the charts. It really is so good. I guess your IP address has changed then. You got what? Oh, you won the car? Motherfucker. I won 5,000 RP. Well, Sharka could be our lucky mascot for tonight then. No, that's not how it works. If you're on a winning, a lucky streak, it lasts for till you go to bed. That's how it works. I've just decided. But yeah, I actually did enjoy Elite. It's interesting. It's very different to what I was expecting. It feels very realistic. Like I said, it's hard to explain why this is cool, but sitting in a queue waiting for permission to leave a space station because the space station is busy, in VR, watching the space station go past, it doesn't feel like a game at that point. It feels like a simulation of the future, which is cool. I really like that. And yeah, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. The VR integration is honestly excellent. And No Man's Sky, get me wrong, No Man's Sky is wonderful, but some of it is not, like some of the controls in VR, like the flying. So, yeah, I felt it was good. I will definitely revisit it at some point. But yeah, Max he's borrowed a HOTAS, so I guess we'll try Squadrons tomorrow, and I will try it in VR with the additional motion. And we tried a multi-cruise ship, which was quite cool. Asmir, what's the most number you can have in a ship? Is it 3 or is there like 10 people ships? Oh, that's a shame. It'd also be cool if you could. I know you can fit cabins. If you could just be in the cabin, just like get a lift on somebody else's ship in VR. Well, I mean that's kind of what the multi-ship was. I mean, I could fly fighters or play with the guns. So yeah, it's kind of like that. I mean, I don't know about the fleet carriers. I have no idea. Oh no, yeah, that's very cool. Were you joining me or Esmia? Oh, maybe join Esmia. She's the host. There. Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty much when I stopped paying much attention to Eve and I got into some combat. It went, you know, your light laser does 4 points of damage. And I'm like, what? The enemy attacks you for 6 points of damage. And I'm like, I don't get to do anything. I mostly just watch the fight come out. And I fuck this. This isn't what I wanted out of my... You know, I'd rather have played Allegiance. That's when Allegiance was around. So, yeah. Wait, no, because in Warcraft, it's it's Warcraft's combat is quite complicated and quite deep and difficult. I mean, this was I'm talking. This was the beta for Eve that I was in. If you want to see a lot of low errors, that was where to see them. The fact that it was a spaceshipy looking game where the spaceship did all the combat for me. That makes sense. Yeah. I wanted to fly around and... Oh, that's an awesome car. Let's nick it. This is your new car? Be a shame if something happened to it. Andy, you want to enjoy a gamepad, yeah? Press Y. No, you have to be directly above it and then press Y. No, yes. Thunderwolf, we were definitely in a ship that had 3 seats, because I could turn around and see the 3rd seat. That's it, you're picking it up. Now hit it really hard. Mansion C. I'm waiting for Max, so we've got everyone. Ooh. Yeah, I went for... There is. Maybe Andy could do it in his helicopter. It might also be worth, though. I mean, I assume Andy will be do it first because he's old. But that's okay, because what we can do is we can just, do missions, do things, level up, get XP. I haven't been to the shop in a while, so it might be worth getting more levels, better armor, better guns for the heist. Well, no, you earn levels by... I am no longer able to take part in kill list. Oh. Oh, 2 extra, I see, Thunderwolf. Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame, because, I mean, this is something we found a lot of games. Quite frankly, I'd be quite happy to just take a ride in somebody else's ship, or help administer systems. You could... It's complicated enough. You could have a comms officer and everything. Well, pretty much, yeah. I mean, it felt like a bridge when we were doing it. Whee! Hey, your car's awesome, Esmia. I like it. Let me do that even faster. Yeah, I know, but it's got a very low front. What is with this police van that drives around with an arrow on it pointing at it? Constantly. Yeah, that's an awesome car. Portable stunt jump. But there's a police car that drives around. It's just gone left. Could just follow me a sec. Like, Max. Did you get the invite, Max? Right. There we go. Yeah, this one is Mia. Wait, is that Andy? Yeah, but Max nicked it. Wait, why am I being shot at? I haven't done anything. But I didn't. But yeah. Whee! Oh, that didn't work that time. Sorry. I was bouncing downwards, so... Yeah, but normally I can just ram the front of your vehicle and shoot over it. It's awesome. I may have to turn the detail down a little bit further. Well, we are in the desert. Just drop your wanted rating and then take it where it wants you to take it. Yeah, but that's okay. I like the way I got a wanted rating up. Either it's a biker thing or just because I'm nearby. But we're not affiliated in any way other than our biker gang. Biker gang for life. Well, yeah, well, alright, but that doesn't make me affiliated with you. It just means I have... Cousin, you want to go bowling? Want to go bowling? In my mind, by the way, they just have Gru's accent now. I really wish I could throw away vehicles in my garage, because I seem to accidentally just gain more and more vehicles by just accidentally driving them into my garage. And go, oh, I don't actually want to keep this one. It's like, tough, it's yours now. Yeah, but you just want to, yeah, you just want to push it outside and going, I I just wanted to borrow it. Why have I got a 1-star rating? I literally haven't done anything. I like the puns in this game. There's a drugstore here called Dollar Pills. How am I in sight of the cops? But it's me, I don't think you understand. He wants it. But he wants it now. All I wanted to do was drive into my garage and see what things we've got. Andy, let us know when you've handed in whatever it is that you're doing and I will start the mission. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for just starting off an impromptu police murder session. We still need to practice those sarcasm lessons, don't we? SB, you should be... Oh, never mind. Nothing. No. Just fly your car through the air. Now, did I leave my car in this garage? Yes, I did. So I've painted this one extra tastefully because, hey! Oh yeah, so I've got two vehicles in my garage. I have this car and that BMX. And I was going to ask, can I put a tracker on the BMX? Is that now my BMX? Can I drive it to Los Santos Customs? Or is it just if I ride it out there, I'll lose it? Okay, but how do I guess it can't really get blown up, can it? Oh no, it's not. No, it does. That's very weird. So it doesn't count as a vehicle in a vehicle spot. But I definitely nicked it and put it here. Alright, is everybody in the gang? Just going to quickly go over the contribution this session. Andy, well done, -3. Esmia, yet to do anything, 0. Max, well done, +1, -3. And Schalke, -4. I don't know. Max just went up to 2. I think you've answered your own question there. Right, let me spawn some product. No, we need to, no, that's supplies. We need product. But there's 5. Yes. Yes. So we are now going to get supplies. Whatever this particular mission. Oh, this is racy then. I think you find my car is much cooler than yours. Plus, I can take a straight line. Whereas, oh shit, tree. Bugger. Well, no, we're heading towards the yellow circle now. Some by plane, some by car, some by helicopter, some by... Oh, shit. Some by... Just... Oh. I'm only just behind you, Andy, and I've already hit a tree once. This is the one where we have to get a rating, a 2-star rating, and hold it. I think. So yeah, I'm mostly holding now. I mean, my detail is turned up a lot more than it was, and I'm getting between 60 and 70 frames per second with half my CPU not doing anything. So that's pretty good. Well, a little bit. It's mostly anti-aliasing and reflections that I've managed to turn up. But yeah, I put it on full detail, and I do mean full detail. And it says I don't have enough video RAM. So I turned it down a bit, and then I got 18 frames a second. Well, it's not. I mean, I have a 2020 GPA's. I mean, that's another generation at least of video cards before you're going to be able to play at that level of detail. And that's not even 4K. So that was a 1440p screen at 250% scaling with 8 times anti-aliasing. And all of the extra long shadows. So I'm running at 1440p. So multiply that by 2.5, and that's the resolution I was actually running at. It's a DLSS, I think it's also known as. Dynamic something scaler. Dynamic lovely superscaler or something. Oh no, it's not that. It's the other one. No, they don't. Yeah, they don't do that anymore. That was DLSS 1, and DLSS 2 just works. I think they worked out that you don't need to train it anymore. They worked out the best anti-aliasing solution, the best scaling solution. But that's for scaling up to 4K, isn't it? Where's Max? Max! Get a 2-star rating. What? Now hold it until the supplies turn up without leaving the yellow circle. Or dying, preferably. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. So it's the running at a resolution higher than your monitor and downsampling down. DLSS is where you run at effectively 1080p and scale it up to 4K. Which is, if it's good enough for Hollywood, it's good enough for you. What's it called then? I'm sure it's got an SS at the end. DSR, that's it, DSR. That's me. It's awesome. To the left. Yeah, but I can drive around while you shoot at people. Did you forget which side of the car? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There are the supplies. Apparently 2 are spawned. Oh yeah, that's a brilliant place to spawn. Officer, you've fallen off your bike. Let me, Suddenly the policeman turned into a very bad shot. Oh, no, it's me. You're in my way. Okay. Okay, we're gone. Protect me, Squire. Careful, Max. There's a police bike. Yes. Then. So it was just the timing. I went, careful, Max. Slightly after I just run you over. Yes, I was watching a series, or a bit of a series on YouTube called The Hunt, where they play GTA. It's slightly modded GTA, so no map and no player names. Yeah. Yeah. And then it's hide and seek. And I'm like, why is that not a mode? That would be awesome. But you need to turn the map off, and you need to turn off player names. Oh, yes, we did do that one where Max had to do it, didn't we, actually? But this is across the whole map. No, I don't remember the name of it. Do you remember, Max? You had to hide, didn't you? I think it was one of the random ones that just appeared in the world to do. That police car is really up Schalke's arse, by the way. Oh wait, hold on, I've got guns. I shot him a bit. If only we had some sort of escort, some sort of armed escort. Well, Andy, I've already told you what the attack button is in a helicopter. What's why? Wait, Schalke, did you fall off your bike and get back in? It just says Schalke collected some business supplies. I'm like, Well, how did he drop the business supplies? But yes, he did. I think we've got one. I think we will now have 3. Because I believe so. And once we've done this, I should have enough to actually buy the next business, I think. So I'm hoping you guys get a cut of this. I assume you do. Not a great cut, then. Yes, Shalkanal, we made it. You're all good. All right, no, supplies is full. I can sell what we've got, but it's only at about a quarter. No, Henry. This game does have support for motion ring, but only via mods. And I'm under the impression mods are more than a little bit frowned upon in multiplayer. So I haven't. But I have. Well, you don't, because I've seen lots of people doing it. But yes. So no, the whitelisting is not a mod. Whitelisting is done at a not quite a router level, but no, the whitelisting is done outside of the game. But I have got support sorted for any joystick-based game in the motion rig now. So the tentative plan for tomorrow is Star Wars Squadrons, because I was honestly pleased and no, not at all. Honestly pleased that I wasn't nauseated. I had 0 motion sickness. That's like absolutely nothing. And I was honestly surprised. I said I did. My eyes felt a bit odd. But I think that might be just because I got my IPD wrong. But no warmth, no dizziness, no sickness, nothing. And that is definitely not usual for me in VR. Have I got Discord connected to the stream? I thought I did, guys. Not hearing you though. No. Who said that? Yes, I'll check voice banana. It should. Oh wait, hold on. This is output to. Say something now. Well, lucky you, Henry. You didn't get to hear those jokes because they were not great. Say something else. Yeah, it's coming. Discord is playing silly fuckers. Like, we've got game audio, but not you guys. And how about now? Keep making car noises. You can't all go silent. Fuck you. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I'm just not hearing you. There you go. I can hear you okay. Yeah, I managed to mute you all. What on earth? I can't stand this stuff. So this is outputting to there. So I should be able to just accept the... and make a noise. Hey, Blood Rose. Nothing. I'm wondering. So it should be that one because that's what I'm listening on, and that's what you want to hear. So that's what I should select. Badonk. But that now you can't hear GTA either. I'm kind of wondering what GTA is outputting on. I hate audio so much. Like I hated audio. Let me go. So I've got sound on the bouncy lights. Now, do you know the song, he's got big balls, they've got big balls, but I've got the biggest balls of all? What was it about? Because I assume it wasn't about testicles. Ah. Balls of steel. Yeah, so they're coming in on. Just keep talking. So they're coming.
If you've done the heist, the first one.
Yes, we did. Yes. I'm going to restart Discord. No, I'm not. I'm going to restart Obs.